Welcome back to Supreme Micah. So I want to do some catch up. The last few videos that I've been creating, I have definitely shown some content with me back in the gym. Now, that particular gym has actually been at the building or the apartment complex that I live in. Great gym. It's a great place where you can get a great workout in. There's some equipment in there for you to be able to work out pretty much overall your entire body, but I'm moved beyond that, okay? Now I'm at another gym. I'm still going to the same gym that I usually was going to, but it's a different location, so it's the same franchise, but just a different location overall. And man, I have to tell you, I am most definitely pumped. I'm excited because of the equipment, okay? That is the reasoning of why I pay so much for my actual gym, is because of what I'm getting in return. It has a basketball court and it has a lot of different things that you can try out in regards to exercises overall. So what I really wanted to get into overall is my personal experience, especially with coronavirus and people having to social distance. I know there are YouTubers who aren't even going back to a normal public gym. There are people who are building their own gym. They don't want to be in a public gym overall. I must say, from my experience, I think that they have done an overall great job in regards to making sure that things are being sanitized and offering you the ability to be able to clean things off and also clean your hands. Taking precaution in regards to wearing your mask, washing your hands, and also the people who go there. So if you're a member of the gym, not only do you share responsibility to be able to make sure that you're social distancing or wearing a mask or washing your hands, it's everyone. So if no one is doing that, then it's likely there will be responsibility or consequences in regards to whatever that is if it's people catching the virus overall. Now, I really want to say in regards to working out with social distancing in place, sometimes it can be difficult and sometimes it can be fairly easy. I think most people understand that the whole 6 feet apart is usually something that you should go for. I must say overall, everything else is pretty normal. There are people who don't wear their mask. So you have people who are couples and they're around each other, but they're not around other people, so they're not wearing their mask. So in that terminology or in that scenario, that's fine. I mean, because if that's your girlfriend or if that's your boyfriend and you're nowhere near anyone else and you're in your own corner within the gym, if you don't want to wear your mask, that should be perfectly fine. That should be okay. Now, I did have an experience in regards to someone coughing in the actual gym, which was a bit alarming, but you also have to take into consideration too, just because someone is coughing, it doesn't necessarily mean that that actual person has coronavirus. There's allergies, there's asthma, there's a lot of different things that goes into play. Now, I must say that if you do experience someone having those type of symptoms, definitely want to move away. And a lot of the times too, guys, that is also uncertain. It's also unpredictable in regards to someone coughing in the gym. And let's say you're not near anyone and you're not wearing your mask and someone decides to come out of nowhere. I don't know, they're walking up or behind you, they sneeze or they cough. That is just kind of the downside of not wearing your mask. There's a lot of things that go into it. So just make sure that you're taking precaution and you're being the safest that you can be, okay? Now, guys, I must say also that in regards to the times, a lot of the gyms in regards to the coronavirus and a lot of what's going on in our country and even the world, matter of fact, the gym times are actually different. So I know a lot of you still aren't in the gym yet. You're probably still at home doing your home workouts or you're outside doing those home routines. Guys, the gym times have changed. So if you're wondering if you can get to the gym like how you usually could at 11 p.m. because the gym closed at 12 a.m. or you wanted to get to the gym at 9 p.m. and you knew the gym closed at 10 or 11. So those are things that you really want to actually watch out for because the gym times have actually changed. So times that you should actually look out for in regards to, let's say, being able to come up with a schedule if you're getting out of work late. The gym will likely open from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. and those times can definitely vary based off of where you're living. But if you're in a state that is definitely affected heavily by coronavirus, then you're likely going to actually have some type of time change in regards to what it previously was. So I would definitely make sure that you plan ahead in regards to that. So guys, something else that I really wanted to talk about too is if you are within the actual gym, I think that you should really pay attention to the ability for you to actually get back into the groove slowly, okay? A lot of people haven't been able to lift that heavy. I mentioned this in one of my uploads recently. If you haven't been lifting that heavy, just take your time and ease your way back into that. You really don't want to jump right back into it, because if you do that, you're probably going to be in a situation where you sprain something, a muscle, or even worse, you injure yourself to the point where, I don't know, you have a broken bone, unfortunately. I mean, it can definitely happen. You can obviously break something. You can bruise your muscle pretty badly. Bad things do happen when you go to the gym, especially if you don't take precaution. Just make sure that you're stretching, and also just make sure that you're easing your way back in there in regards to those fitness goals, in regards to get that muscle, in regards to being able to achieving your fitness goals. It's always been an uphill battle, okay? No one's never able to actually squat 315 out of the gate unless you're on some type of magic pill. And I'm not going to get into that today, but even the greatest of athletes, anyone who actually go to the gym, they always started at 0 and then went to 10. It's always a place where you have to start. You have to crawl before you walk, and that's always how it is. Now, in regards to your strength, that is overall going to vary based off of the person and your goals and whatever it is that you're attempting to accomplish, obviously, okay? Guys, so just make sure that that is one key component that you're actually focused on. So let's take it to the top. What did I cover? So if you're headed back into the gym and you're wondering exactly what you should do, how you should prepare yourself, 1, make sure that you're still social distancing. 2, make sure that you wear your mask. And obviously, if you're not in distance with anyone, then you're definitely not required to wear your actual mask, depending on wherever you are. Regarding to guidelines, I know that the particular gym that I actually go to, the outline that was within their formal email letting us know that we can come back to the gym, it indicated overall that we should definitely wear masks while we're in the gym, but in times or situations of when you're not near anyone, it's not required. The downside, as I mentioned before, when someone coughs or when someone actually sneezes, that's in the air. And I'm not a doctor overall, but if you don't have your mask on, that's definitely a liability for you overall, because that's something that can actually get you sick if that person was actually affected by coronavirus. So that is something that you're going to probably want to think about. Do you want to wear your mask when there's no one around you, or do you want to wear your mask all the time? And you can definitely pick and choose, all right? And personally, me, I try to wear my mask as much as possible. And listen, I know a lot of the guys and the girls out there, you're probably a stud, or you're probably a good-looking lady and you kind of just want to take your mask on, or either that, it's just probably uncomfortable, right? You're probably uncomfortable. It's probably hard to breathe, especially when you're in a treadmill. No one wants to wear their mask on the treadmill. Third, guys, third thing is make sure that you take your time. You ease your way back in there, all right? That is my third tip. And lastly as well, I wouldn't say that it's something that you absolutely have to do. Pick a gym if you're not going to the normal gym after your quarantine is over and you're actually able to get back into a physical gym, a physical public gym. What I would definitely suggest is to pick a big gym. I would say don't actually go to a gym where it's kind of crowded, or I would say small, because if you're in a gym where it's big, it's easier for you to actually social distance. And also it's a likelihood too that you can actually take off your mask, because if it's a big gym and it has, like, let's say multiple floors, like 3 floors like mine, then you can definitely be able to take advantage of that. And if you're someone who don't actually like to wear your mask all the time, that is a chance for you to actually not do it, because if you were in a smaller gym, you're not going to have the ability to actually take off your mask all the time because it's a smaller gym, and if there's a lot of people in there, you're going to actually have to wear it all the time if there's people around you all the time. So that's something that you're probably going to want to think about. And so another few things that I want to talk about too is in regards to my material. You guys know what I talk about on this channel. I'm always talking about things for your fitness goals, your fitness needs in regards to how you should train, and I back that up always usually by facts. I try to provide links for you to be able to read. I always advise you to make sure that you consult a professional if it's something that's health related in regards to a doctor or a nutritionist or whatever it is that you need out of that actual video or that topic. Okay, guys, I always have material for you. All right, if you don't follow me on Instagram, make sure that you go follow me now. Okay, I post videos up there and pictures, IGTV. Okay, and also, guys, I want to let you know too that in regards to my fitness workouts, I post fitness workouts in these videos. In a lot of my videos, I actually post fitness workouts. So if you actually read my description within my actual videos, what I actually do sometimes, and I'm guilty of this, I don't do it all the time, is I try to add in the section of where the fitness routine is at. My fitness routines overall, a lot of people like those, and some people actually like my YouTube content. So I would say a lot more people like my actual fitness routines than they like my actual YouTube content, which is fine because that can change one day. So what I try to do is I try to give you the ability to probably either skip through some of the material that I'm covering and kind of get straight to the actual fitness routine. Before I go on any longer, I just want you to be able to catch this actual fitness routine. Guys, so I hope you enjoyed that fitness routine. I got some more material coming out for you. Make sure that you hit the subscribe button so that you can actually stay on top of my videos, okay? I got a great video that I've been writing about for a few days. I must say that it's actually pretty interesting. The script overall isn't done yet. I'm still reading about a few things, but make sure that you subscribe so you don't miss out. Also hit the thumbs up button. Guys, I appreciate that. And leave a comment. I really love for you guys to leave comments, so make sure that you leave a comment. There's about 300 plus maybe of you guys who have subscribed to me, and I'm hoping that we can get that to 1,000 before the end of the year, so let's try to make that a goal. Make sure that you subscribe, please. I couldn't ask you enough. I appreciate you for watching this, and I'll catch you guys later. Thanks.